Good evening. My name is Justin Hamer, and today I'm going to create what's called the Great Thanksgiving Listen. I have the pleasure and the blessing of being able to interview my grandmother. Without further ado, I just want to, introduce you. Her name is Joyce Hamer Betts. Nana, how are you?
I'm happy to be here, Trey.
I appreciate it. I want to just talk to you about what life was like growing up in your era and like what it meant to have a black identity in that era, or in the eras that you came up.
Well, I was born way back in 1932, many, many years ago. And I grew up in a segregated world with very limited contact or exposure to white folk. I had been told that they didn't respect me, so I never thought about them. They were folks to avoid, I guess, like they felt they needed to avoid me. They didn't like me and I didn't like them.
What was your childhood like?
My childhood, I played with children, other black children, and I had quite a few friends. My friends were carefully selected and had to be in our immediate community. My mother didn't let me just play with anybody. She was very selective about who I played with or who came and spent the night with me. And I didn't go to spend the night with anybody. They could come and spend with me. My parents were very protective.
Well, do you have any childhood memories that stick out to you the most? For better or for
I
worse?
have wonderful childhood memories. I look at children today and the stuff that they have to go through, the stuff that they have to endure. And when I compare with my life, I feel that they have been shortchanged, or they are being shortchanged.
It was a lot different.
They're very different.
This segment was one of the most important excerpts because it gives me a small yet vital scope of what the black experience was like back then. As she describes her sheltered upbringing, she brings to light the paranoia of black families, inequality, the tension of race relations, and how things haven't really changed. But for now, this has been a moment in time with my Nana, Joyce Hamer Betts. I hope you enjoyed it and learned a little something from it like I did. Thanks again for listening. Until next time.